This is Katya working with Gus. Gus is, I don't know, about a year old or some year-old lab. And I think this video is very important, and I'll tell you why. It's because she's going to use attrition. She uses attrition with this dog, and that's very important. This is a typical Labrador. Typical Labrador. You have to sort of bully them around. In other words, like this dog with a kid, I'm not gonna bite the kid, but it's not gonna listen to the kid. It's just gonna dominate the kid, knock the kid over. Like an owner that doesn't make sure that the dog is compliant. See what she's doing? She's back casting the dog up onto the railroad tie, and she's calling it to heel. See how he acts? He's a big dummy. So at times she's giving the dog shit. She's giving the dog attrition. He's not doing it right. Right, so it takes a few minutes to get this guy going, but see what she's having him do? She's been working with this dog, getting him to do this. She taught him to do this. Listen to the tone that she's using with this dog. This is a great dog. He's a typical Labrador, but if you don't deal with the Labrador a certain way, man, they're just gonna step all over you. If you're like a female owner and you wanna give treats and everything and just let the dog do whatever. He's messing up right now. Listen to her. Listen, what a goofball. What a fucking goofball. He's a harmless dude. He's a harmless dude. That's not the issue. But if you give this big goofy Labrador an inch, they take a mile. And then man, we got 4 million dogs dying every year. 4 million. She's making this dog be compliant. When he screws up, she makes sure that he's compliant. She's like, you bully the dog. Like in the nicest way. She loves the dog. Can you hear the tone? Say, come here, you big dummy. I love the dog too. I'm just telling you, you want to get a Labrador, you better understand that one, they're super active. This is a male dog. All of them are sort of dominant hunting dogs. You have to treat him a certain way.
Get back up there now.
She's making him do it right. Go back there and get up there, Gus. I didn't say to move. Look at him. What a goof. What a goof.
Whoa. No, whoa.
There's also a lot of training that goes involved.
No, whoa.
You know? Notice how she's circling the dog. She's teaching the dog that it doesn't matter where she goes, he needs to stay where she sent him. And in that position, which is the whoa position, it's the standing position.
Heel.
She calls him to heel.
No,
She's going to give him a retrieving item. He's going to hold it. And then she's going to cast him up onto the railroad tie. He has to hold it. They're fun to work with, but if you don't know what you're doing, man, the Labradors are, they aren't easy to deal with. They aren't. I've lived with Labs almost my whole life. Labs, Chesapeake Bays. Yeah, I'm just telling you, they're great, but if you think you're going to just treat it like it's a Yorkie or something, you're a fool. You're a fool. They chew up your couch. It will. These big dogs, man, these are soft-mouthed dogs, meaning that, they really don't bite down hard. So they have a tendency to chew on cloth and paper. First 3 years, you're going to want a crate for sure. You want to crate these dogs.
No, get up there. Get up there now.
You do. I'm just telling you how it is. This dog is listening to her because she works with the dog all the time. He listens to me because I work with him all the time. You're an owner, you want to get a Labrador. This guy's typical. He is a typical Labrador. You got to work with him. That's a working breed. It's a sporting breed. It's a hunting dog, and he is very much like a hunting dog. He's not like a guide dog. You see people with guide dogs. That's about less than 1% of all Labradors that can do that. Okay. That's not a typical lab. This guy could never be a guide dog. There's no way. There's no way. Will he behave in a store for us? Well, he better.
Get up there.
See how she cast him up on the railroad tie? Now he needs to get
No,
up
get
there.
up there. Whoa. Hold,
She has him.
whoa.
Whoa, whoa is a standing position. It means stand and don't move.
No, whoa, hold.
Katya is great with dogs. She is. She's brilliant. Look
No,
at her.
hold.
She's got that dog. You know, it's okay if the dog screws up.
Nope. Get
It
back up
is.
there
It's
now.
totally fine. But you have to make sure that
Turn
they
around.
become compliant.
Whoa.
He's fun to work with, but he screws up. And if you just let the
Okay,
dog
heel.
screw up, that's why they're not
Heel, heel
necessarily. They're
Heel.
harmless, sort of.
Sit.
You know, any dog can bite.
Drop.
But like around
No,
kids,
drop.
kids are terrible
Drop
with
that
dogs.
shit now.
They just let the dogs do whatever.
Pretty good, Gus.
If you have
That's
kids
down.
and you have a dog like this, you got to monitor the situation.
down.
You can't just like throw the kid and the dog in the backyard. Watch out. You'd be going to the ER or something. I'm telling you.
Heel.
You got to work with these dogs,
Sit.
man. The hunting dogs, like a Labrador,
Get up
at this
there.
age, you wouldn't even take this dog hunting. There's no way. He'll screw up. You might take him on the second year and just
Whoa.
plan on him not doing real
Boy.
good. A lab,
Okay,
man, they're
heel.
not going to finish out until
Sit.
about 4 years old.
No, heel. Sit.
That's the
Get
truth.
back
Maybe the
here
third
right now,
year
heel.
you have the dog
Sit.
retrieving some ducks, some geese. But don't plan on
No.
anything. You might take them on the
Back.
second year, but you might not even send them on a
No, get
retrieve.
up there now. Back.
Just telling
No,
you how
back.
it is. They're great dogs. They're great. This is a fun dog to work with. It's
Whoa.
a fun dog to work with, but man, unless you do it right, man, they'll just
Okay,
walk
heel.
all over you. If you're a chick, you
Sit,
want a baby
heel.
talk a lab like
No,
this,
heel now.
you
Sit.
want the lab to sit in your lap and everything,
Okay.
you're a fool.